Okay, you guys, I think this is like my 8th time trying to do this because I can't quite get my camera in the right position. But I'm going to attempt to do the blue dog art lesson with you guys, which is, of course, a dog that is blue, although you can pick whichever color you choose. So let's go ahead and get started. I've got it at a weird angle. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is make sure you've got white paper and a marker. And I'm going to start by doing his nose patch up the middle of the page. So, and I don't want to go too high because I want room for the ears. So I'm going to come here like this. You'll notice it kind of looks like a vase. The way the bottom is, it's kind of got a base, you can see. I'm going to kind of be free with it and remember that this is like fur. And remember, it's okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. Now I'm going to work on his nose. It's kind of like a rounded upside down trapezoid. I'm going to put a couple little nostrils. I'm doing this art at a sideways angle, so it is very awkward. Okay, I'm going to put his eyes nice and round. Okay, nice and round. I'm going to turn it so I can see it. Let's see. Because as you guys know, it's easy to have the eyes not be balanced. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to have my pooches looking off to the side. Right? I'm ready to make his face now if you guys are ready. So I've got his nose and his eyes in place. I don't want to make his face too round. I want to be careful with that. But I also need to remember I'm doing some shaggy ears. So here we go. I'm going to say, before I do any of that though, I'm going to give him a chin. Just a nice upside down U right underneath that vase or that nose strip. And now watch very closely where I start his face. I'm going to start it not too high and not too low, like right here. Round it up, kind of like a big parentheses. Okay, I'm going to try to make sure I float my pen over, so I'm starting in about the same position. And up I go. Now I've got some room for his ears, not a lot, but I do have some. I'm going to kind of make the underside smooth and kind of make the upper side be a little more shaggy. I'm just kind of going over and cutting back and going over and cutting back like a lightning bolt. There's one ear. His ears do not have to match. Remember, this one I'm going to put it up a little more, and this one's going to go off the page for me. Here we go. I'm going to go up and back, up and back, up and off the page. The middle, I'm just going to kind of make it wiggly. I'm going to put some slanted, see my line that kind of follows the outline of his ear, back as inner ear. Like so. Now, his mouth looks a little big to me, so I'm just going to kind of go like that and make it a little different. I'm going to put a little speckles here. I'd like to do whiskers. I don't know how that would turn out, so you guys might try it and see what you think. He definitely needs more on his face, so I am going to do eyebrows, not too sharp or jagged, but... And I still don't feel like that's enough, so I'm going to do a couple lines on the outside, giving him a little personality. Makes a little difference, shows a little bit more expression in his face. Next, all we need to do is get his body. Now, for his body, I'm going to remind you that it's like shoulder and just down. Okay, I'm just curving it. I am not going to try to make paw details. So instead, I am just going to round it out like that. Okay, I'm going to do a back leg, and let me show you how I do that. To do the back leg on this side, I am just going to kind of start right about here, pretend that's his knee, curve in to his ankle, back out for a dog paw. Okay, and I'm going to keep going on the other side. In, out for the paw. I think he needs a nice long tail. Your decision. Now comes to decorating. I'm going to put a collar on my buddy here. And you can decide how to do the rest. I could make it almost look like he's wearing a tie. Maybe with some like circles. Or stripes if you prefer. Okay. And then comes the background. You deciding how you want to do the background. If you want to do the background like I did with some flowers, have your stems come in from the side of the page. And then you can take colors and you can add to it. I'll use a yellow so I don't mess up my camera too much. I can simply come in like this and put my dots going down the edge. Okay, maybe instead you want to do stars. If you would like your doggy to be surrounded with stars, I can simply go like this and then color it in.
What's the matter?
Right? However you want to finish it off, you can. Just make sure you make your dog bright and your background colorful. Okay, so there's my pooch, my 8th attempt, and I will see you guys soon, and I can't wait to see your dogs. Talk to you soon. Bye.